Hello, so this tutorial is to show you how to make PowerPoints a little more engaging for children. So especially if you're working with little kids and doing telehealth and you need them to attend to the session a little more, I call this tutorial, I guess, the power of the GIFs. So I'm going to show you exactly what we're going to be doing. So here is the slideshow that we're going to be working on. So a little introduction. So hi, my name is Miss Leah. My favorite color also happens to be my favorite fruit. So you could engage the child by saying, what fruit is it? What color is it? My favorite book happens to be, oh, The Places You Go. You could talk about the book, potentially read the book with the child later. My favorite sport is basketball. Additionally, what you could do here is not name the sport, but you could just let the kid name the sport depending on the age of the child. One of the places that I really love to visit is a national park. So some of my favorite national parks are Glacier, Yosemite, Sequoia. If you live near a national park, that's really helpful, or wherever your favorite places to visit are. You could put up a picture or do a GIF like this one. And then you say, what about you? It's your turn. So let's say you've gone through that, but your kid's getting a little wiggly. You give them the opportunity to have a little bit of a movement time. Okay, so how did we do this? So what we do is we open up PowerPoint and just do a basic blank presentation. So what you can do here is type in any kind of title that you want. So introduction. Introduction is how we're going to do it. And then you just go to whatever search engine you have, go to Google, type in GIF, and then waving girl. Or if you're a guy, you would type in waving guy, unless you just really want to be a waving girl, whatever you want. So here's some of the options. So you'll click on the GIF and then it should pop up over here. You're going to right click and you'll have all these options. And you click on Save Image As. I renamed mine to Waving Girl. And I saved it to my desktop. But if you click here, you have all different options on where you can save it. I just prefer to save it on my desktop. It makes it a lot easier to access that particular thing when I'm looking for it right away. And then I put it in folders later. Then you just click save. You go over here, we're going to minimize this page. Then we come back to our PowerPoint. You can either do insert picture from file, and you'll see that your waving girl is here. Or you can do the picture icon here, from file, and then you'll see it's the same option. So if it doesn't open exactly where you want, you just click on wherever you saved it. So maybe you saved it in pictures, maybe you saved it in documents, wherever it might be that you saved it. We saved it here, we click on it, and then push insert. Now, in a previous tutorial, I showed that you can do this the design ideas over here. If this isn't here, again, just as a reminder, you can click on your different backgrounds, and it will populate that on the side for you. So click on design ideas and that pops up by itself. I'm gonna make this a little smaller so it doesn't go off the side of the page. Here is the one that I used for my presentation. So the next thing we do is we're gonna add a slide. And then I put in my favorite color. Now, I already did the Google search, so you would go back, do the Google search the same way, GIF, comma, and I typed in orange, and that's how I got the dancing orange. You could click on any of the ones that you want. I already have it, so all I'm gonna do is click on picture, picture from file, dancing orange, and I'm gonna insert that. Then you can make it as big or as small as you want. So by doing this, you can move it around anywhere you'd like it. You can take one of the suggestions if you want them or not if you don't want them. So let's say you did something that you're like, oh, I didn't want that. You just come up here, undo, and it undoes it. So then you just continue this process until you have all of the information that you need by continuing to click add new slide, type in whatever you want, whether that be your favorite game, your favorite sport, anything that you want to share with the child. You're going to insert the picture from file, find whichever one you want. So the national parks could be the next one. We insert, And then we can allow that design idea to help us out or not. So here's one idea, and I could just delete this. And then what you'll notice is that the GIFs don't move when you're in this mode, but when you move to the slideshow, play from start, that's when you'll see them start moving. So you can do any kind of GIF that you want. You just do that Google search. I typed in dancing robot. That's how I got my dancing robot guy. I typed in national parks, and that's where some of my pictures showed up. When you click on it, so first of all, you'll know if it's a GIF, it'll say it here, and then it'll come up on the side and it'll be moving. So maybe it's not moving the way you wanted to, maybe you want something different, you can just click on a different one. And then remember, you right click, this option will come up, save image as, name it whatever you want, save it wherever you want, and then you can insert it into your PowerPoint. And then in the end, you have a nice little introduction PowerPoint that helps your therapy sessions to be a little more engaging for your kids. So I hope that helped. If you want something different, if you needed more advice, if you need something to be more in-depth, just leave a comment below so that I know, and I'll be happy to add any more information for you. All right, hopefully that helps. Happy teletherapy.